Alright guys, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Light Pale. And I'm just going to be rubbing it with my finger. So with the Morphe E27 brush, I'm going to be picking up this shade from the Carly Bible palette, which is the beige light shade. I'm just going to be applying that right all over my lid, just as a base for all the other eyeshadows I'm going to put on it. So then I'm going to pick up this pink mauve shade with the M441 brush by Morphe. I'm just going to be applying this onto my crease just to create that purpley mauve shade that I wanted in the crease. Then again with the Morphe E27, I'm just going to be picking up this brown shade just to blend out all the work that I have done. I'm applying that same mauve shade and I'm dragging it on the outer V of the eye and into the crease. Then with the Morphe M321, I'm going to be picking up this sort of burgundy plum shade and applying it right onto the crease and the outer V of my eye. Then you just want to keep on blending, especially with this deep plum shade. You don't want any harsh lines. So I'm going to be using the MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to be applying the Buzz shade from the Naked 3 palette right onto my lid. And this shade is such a beautiful color. It's a pinky, glittery shade. So we're going to keep on blending all of those harsh lines, and then after we're going to apply some demi wispies with some duo eyelash glue right onto the lash line. So for mascara, I'm going to be using the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, and it's quite obvious because I use this mascara so much. So to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and I have been loving this primer. So for foundation, I'm going to be using two. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible foundation just in certain parts of my face, a little bit around my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and some on my cheek. And then I'm going to be applying it with the Morphe M439. Just buffing that foundation in. And then I'm going to be applying the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless one. And I liked how these two foundations looked together, so I was really happy about that. And then I'm going to be applying the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer right below my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, right above my cupid's bow, on my chin, below my cheekbones, and on my forehead. So to contour my face, I'm going to be using the NYX Incredible Waterproof Concealer in the shade Nutmeg. And I love this concealer because it's super creamy, super easy to blend. So as you can see, I'm making really precise lines, and that's important to do when you're contouring. So I'm contouring my cheekbones, and I'm also going to be doing some lines around my nose just to define it and make it look even more smaller. Then I'm going to be applying a line right under my bottom lip just to make it appear bigger. And then I'm going to be contouring my forehead and also my jawline. And then I'm going to be blending out the concealer with a Real Techniques brush. Then to blend out the contour, I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender. Then to set the concealer, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And then I'm going to be applying the powder with the e.l.f. blush brush. Then using the Morphe M310 fan brush, I'm going to be applying those two Carly Bible highlight shades in the middle. And as you can see, oh my god, I was amazed because it was so bright, and I love those highlighters mixed together. And I'm applying those highlight shades right above my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and also a little bit on my forehead, just to make me glow even more. Then I'm going to be applying mascara on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to be using MAC Stone, and this is a matte lipstick. This shade is more of a cool tone gray. So to finish off the look, I'm going to be applying a lip gloss from Gerard Cosmetics, and the shade is Buttercream. So that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.